Julie.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're good. Are you still recovering from this morning's workout?
Yeah, and I did 2 workouts yesterday, so this morning was a struggle already. So yeah, I'm recovering from all 3 of the workouts at the same time.
And I'm not mistaken, but I think you're in it to win the wine glass this month. Did I post your name this month?
I know. That's like amazing. I'm so excited.
It's like, yeah, Julie. All you got to do is a few more of those doubles, and you're holding that wine glass at the end of the month.
Well, I'm in for yoga tonight, so today's a double too.
Oh, yeah. Which one are you doing? Oh, yeah, you did the one at 6 a.m. and then the one tonight for yoga tonight. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, Julie, you found us about a little over a month ago because you're what we call a spark. So when you first join our program, you're known as a spark because you're ready to ignite. You want to come in, you want to change your life, you're excited to get started. And then when you graduate from the program, we call you a flame because that's the continued burning flame, and you share light and guidance onto our spark. So that's where we get the name Sparks and Flames. So where were you just before you found us? What was life like at that time?
So in terms of like actual life, I'm married. I have 2 kids, 4 and 6. And we were kind of getting our nutrition together for the past year, dabbling in a bunch of different things. And I lost a bit of weight. Like I was feeling pretty good. Over the holidays, we had like a stressful period, my husband and I and stuff. And so kind of like in a, I don't know, like a darker period or whatever, but still taking care of my nutrition. But I always felt like something was like missing. Like, yes, I'm taking care of my nutrition, but I'm not really taking care of like the rest of it. So I guess like what I was looking for originally was the workouts, is kind of like to complete like my process or maybe not complete, but to further my process. Cause I know that being active is all part of it. Right.
Yeah.
And then, well, obviously I got to talking to you and Sylvie, and actually it's Mara who got me interested in speaking to you guys.
Nice.
Thanks, Mara. And I mean, obviously, the workouts are like a huge part. Woo!
What happened?
Sorry. The workouts are a huge part for me, but I realized that a lot of the nutrition stuff, I mean, as much as I had been changing for the better, like I'm learning so much more as well. So it's just like adding on now.
So at that point, were you in a weight loss mode? Were you in a energy find mode? Where was your mind at?
I think I'm still in a weight loss mode. I think obviously I have a bit of weight to lose still. I find that through the process of fiddling with my nutrition and my workouts, I feel like the energy is like just like by default you're like, what? Like, where am I getting this energy from? Like, why do I not need a nap at 3 p.m.? And why, like, I don't know. I feel like so much younger and so much more like, like I want to go for a walk with my kids and I want to go to the park. Like, that can only be from all the changes. So I was in weight loss, researching for weight loss, but by default, like so many other things have happened.
And once you came in, what else did you find other than those workouts?
Well, the community is obviously a huge one. You end up like spending a lot of your day looking at the online posts of like the Sherry's challenge. It like becomes my feed of being like motivation. And I mean, it's no longer just like random stuff. It's like all about, fitness and nutrition and about people like building each other up and stuff, which I really find is nice. Until last week, I had never met anybody like in person, but I felt like I knew so many people.
Yeah.
And finally last week I got out to an outdoor class, so I kind of met a couple of people.
Nice.
Yeah, which was really exciting because you kind of feel like you already have like some kind of connection to these people, and then you can actually meet them. And I don't know, we all share. I feel like it's quite the experience that like you can't quite describe until you're like in it, and then like you just fit with people. Yeah.
I agree. I feel like, you know, the more we go down this path, the more obviously people were meeting and coming in. And because now there's so many people that you don't get a lot of opportunities to talk back and forth like this and to see each other face to face. And when you do get that opportunity, like you feel like, oh, that's that face behind the name I've been talking to forever.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I still haven't met my Spark buddies, but I did meet my Flame buddy, Shelly.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm like looking forward to meeting my Spark buddies because I talk to them on Facebook chat like all the time. But
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up, because what we do is when you first come into the program, we want to make sure that you got a lot of support from day one. So when we bring you in, first thing we want to do is pair you up with somebody who's going alongside the challenge with you. That's your Spark buddy, and they're there to walk and march along with you. And then we like to pair you up with someone who's already been through the challenge. So they're there to kind of pull you up, you know, and kind of carry you along. And then, of course, you have your accountability coach. And then you have me, and we have our administration teams like Sylvie and our tech and all that stuff. So we definitely love to like get you in, you know, it's okay. We've got you by the hand. We want to walk you every step of the way. So, and you got 2 Spark buddies.
I have 2 Spark buddies. Yeah. Harp and Sherry Lynn.
Yes.
Yeah. It just happened that like we all like started chatting, and like not to mention Krista, who's my coach, and like I bombard her with messages all the time. I mean, there's always someone you can message. That's what's cool too, is like in terms of accountability, yeah, Krista's my coach, but I can always message whoever,
anybody,
and that person would hold me accountable too, you know. So it's really nice to have. I think that was probably something that was missing that I didn't really think was missing before. Like I didn't think I needed the accountability until I got the accountability, and then realized, oh, like now I feel like someone actually like cares.
yeah, right, exactly right. You pinpointed it right on the head. I think there's a lot of people, especially we're watching out for everyone during classes, and we're like, hey, wait a minute, we haven't seen that person in a little while. Let's call them out, say, okay, where are you? You know?
Yeah.
Make sure.
Well, and even during the classes, right? Like during the classes, you know, like this morning, you know, I dropped to the ground because I'm tired, and like just the calling me out will get me up for that extra couple of seconds.
Really, get up.
And I need that. I mean, and that's also a huge thing for me, is that like if I do sometimes when some of your recordings, but I try to do the actual classes, because I find that when I do the recordings, I'm getting better, but like I'm a lot less like motivated to really like give my all. But when I know that the coaches are watching me, I'm like, I gotta do better.
Gotta do it. Yeah. And we have matching brick walls. Because you have is that in your basement, the brick wall that you have?
Oh yeah. That is in
your basement.
Yeah.
I always
identify. I was like looking here. I was like, I'm at my office.
That's because I can see your home.
Yes.
So Julie, tell me, like you haven't graduated yet, so we don't know your final results yet. Can you tell me a highlight of something that's happened over the last 5 weeks that really sticks out for you? That was the highlight so far of what you've enjoyed.
I mean, so I have so many. Do I have to pick one? Okay, well,
I'm putting you on the spot too.
I told you last week that I fit into a size 8 jean, and I've always been like a 14. I've probably dabbled into the 16 too. Yeah. So obviously I didn't do that all in 5 weeks, which that would be unhealthy. But I think it got me over like a plateau that I probably had hit, and like the size 8. I haven't seen size 8 since high school. Like that's ridiculous.
The best feeling ever.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's some weight loss too. Like I lost 11 pounds in the first 3 weeks. But I think like it's more than that. Like it's just the like just this morning I was in the car, like singing in my car and like kind of like having a little dance party. Like, but I feel like that's like the energy that I have because of the 6 a.m. Like I did not want to work out this morning. I was grumpy. Like I was not in the mood. And then like I got in there, I did it. I took my shower and then I was like in it. And like my whole day has this like different vibe to it after that. So, and I like look forward to working out now, which is like the first time my whole entire life. I mean, other than like when I was dancing in high school, it's the first time I actually want to like go and work out and like be sweaty and have my muscles hurt. And
amazing. Yeah.
So I think like that's, I mean, I didn't pick one, so I went off track, but there's so many other things. Like it's just the little things that make it the big things. And
I love that we've incorporated the dance parties because especially the 6 a.m.s, like, I don't know, like this morning song was good too. And I just love starting my day off with a little dance party. We're just like, letting it loose. There's no like boring jumping jacks and calisthenics to warm up, just good music with our disco dance lights.
Make fun of yourself. You can just kind of be silly. My kids love it too. They love watching me. They love getting into it too. So.
And now you have a disco dance party like coming to you. So now your kids can do the dance, because I love it when we're doing the virtual workouts and you see like some of the screens have disco dance lights parties and you can tell like some people are dancing.
Yeah.
Super cool.
So it's so fun. It's so fun. I can't wait to have it. My kids are going to like go crazy because they love the virtual workouts. They love when you call them out, you say hello. Like they think they're celebrities. They're like, she see me. Oh my goodness. They're so excited. And I'm like the last time you called my daughter a monkey, she was like, I'm a monkey. It's like the simple things, right? But so I mean, cool. Now they're so
today
it's
at
all
9:30, we had one of the girls and her cat like came right up to the camera, and all I could see was like this cat face for like 3 minutes. And he was like, like those cat faces.
Yeah. We just got a dog this weekend actually, and he was in the video yesterday. He's a Great Dane, so he was literally in front of me. You could not see me anymore.
Wow. Is it a puppy or did you adopt?
He's 14 months, so we did adopt, but he's obviously not a puppy sized. He's grown. So yeah, he'll be joining us in the workouts, I think. I
can't wait. Great Danes are one of my favorite breeds. I love them. They're so big.
Oh, he's he's so cute.
Amazing. Yeah. So Julie, if you met your best friend on the street and she was like, you're looking good, girl, like what would you tell her about this program?
It's worth it. Don't hesitate. Do it. It's making yourself a priority. I know it's hard because everybody else is a priority, the kids, everything, but making yourself a priority makes so many other changes to everybody else that it's all good, like for everyone. My husband has improved his eating. My kids are super proud and having like dance parties. Like the vibe is so much better. So you should do it. And like ask the questions if you have any, because like there are people there who can answer your questions if you're hesitating about anything, and it's like it's all worth it. There's not one thing that's not worth it. Amazing. Thank you, Julie. Yeah. High five with the butt slap. Right on, girl. Thank you so much. Tank tops. Yep. Magical. Show the boobies. Boom, boom, boom. Can we add a move to it? I know, right? Now we've got the chest bump in there. Oh, no. That's going to be a thing now. You know it. It's going to start. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Why do I feel like I'm in high school again? I love it. Okay. In a good way. In a good way. In a good way. In a fun way, right? You got to have fun. Right. Thank you again. You're falling down again. We'll see you later. Thank you so much. We'll see you inside. Bye. Have a great day. You too. Bye, girlie.